Hi beauties, it's Jean Piersanti with Beauty and the Stamper, and I wanted to just show you real quick a couple cards that we made at our last class. It was from the Tasteful Touches stamp set, and the way you participate in this class is you're either on my team or you purchase the stamp set the previous month and then you can participate in that month's class. And this is a card that I wanted to show you today. It was super cute. I love the way it turned out, and we're going to go ahead and do this. Now this was literally a 1-layer card plus these little guys here. So let's go ahead and get started. We're not going to make that exact card. We're going to change it up a bit. We're going to be using the Butterfly Brilliance and the Flowers of Friendship. The Life is Better with Friends Like You. Now the Flower of Friendship is this month's stamp set that you need to purchase in order to participate in next month's class. So if you wanted to participate and you like this stamp set, get the Flowers of Friendship stamp set. You're going to want to get the bundle. So it's the Flowers and Leaves and then the Flowers of Friendship. You purchase them together, you save 10%. It's really cool. So let's go ahead and get started. I've got my big F block here. Now you can do a couple of things. You could take the whole thing and stick it right on there, right? Just like that. Then we're only going to want to use 3 butterflies. So when it comes time, you could ink up those 3 butterflies. Or if you don't want to do that type of trying to get it all in there, then you can just take your scissors and dissect this thing. So I'm going to show you. Don't get scared. You just take your scissors and cut. And cut. And then cut here. And don't be afraid to put some angles in there, because guess what? Those angles are going to help you line them up when you want to put them back together again. So we could cut them into 2s if we want. We could cut them into 3, or we can cut them into every single butterfly being different. So, but when you put them back together, they are going to work with the die set. So let's say we just want those 3 butterflies. We've got those 3 butterflies. Same with this. You want these 3 butterflies? You've got those 3 butterflies. You want to have them a little shaped differently? You can cut this one off and push it right over. But when it comes time to putting them back together, you stick that guy right there. And then, of course I did not, there we go. I'm like, what's going on here? You just put them right back and you'll see exactly where they fit. And then we'll go right here. And you know that one sticks right in there. And then you can just adjust that a little bit there. And there you go. You've got that whole stamp set ready to go again. And you can use that die to cut those all out. So today we're going to be using, let's use the big guy. Well, let's use this one. I'm going to just line those up like this so that we could have a nice little stream of butterflies. And then I'll just put those right back in there. They also work on the Stamparatus, so don't worry about that. Okay, we've got that ready. That was my first little fun thing to show you. If you panicked, let me know in the description below. All right, what we're going to do here is we've got 4 different shades. I've got Daffodil Delight, Crushed Curry, Mango Melody, and Pumpkin Pie. And I'm going to take Well, we're going to start with the Daffodil Delight. It's easiest to not cross-contaminate when you go darkest to lightest. So I'm going to get this Life is Better with Friends Like You. And we are going to stamp that. Then we're going to take the other 4 colors and we're going to stamp those as well. So Crushed Curry, Mango Melody, and Pumpkin Pie. I have already done it. And so once you get 4 full sheets, you're going to take and you're going to cut out your little, we'll do the is here. You're going to just cut out your little words, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It gives it a little bit of fun whimsy if it's not 100% perfect. And then you've got your word is, and you're going to do that with all the 4 different colors, just cross coordinating, and you're going to come up with something like this. Life is better with with friends. That with does not want to stay there. Like you. And see what I mean about it being whimsy. You can't really tell that it is wrong or, you know, cut sideways because everything's facing different ways. It just gives it a fun little, I don't know. I keep saying whimsical because I love it. Now I have also already put some little Stampin' Dimensionals, the minis, on there. So I'm going to move these back out of the way for later. We'll try not to lose any of those. And we're going to get our base, which is going to be Crushed Curry. And then we're going to get a piece of Whisper White. I'm sorry, Basic White. We're going to get a piece of Basic White that is 4 by 5 1/4. So we are going to burnish this down. Get this all ready. And then we're just going to set that off to the side. Now, I'm going to take one quick minute here and direct you guys after this video to go check out my blog, because I am going to be giving away my retired colors. I have my ink pads and my markers, and I'm not going to be using them any longer, so I wanted to give them to somebody. So go to my blog. It's beautyandthestamper.com. I'll put the link in the description below. Go to my blog and you can leave a comment where I have my blog post. I also have a sign up if you want to sign up for my newsletter. And I also have a sign up if you want to sign up for texts. So that way you can be informed of when I am doing more blog giveaways or when I am doing more lives, just information. So I'm taking Post-it note tape and I'm making it longer than the paper here. And I'm going to line this up. So I'm going to use my grid from my paper and I'm going to move in right here. And we're going to put this along that grid and right there. So, well, no, that is not correct. That would be good for my other part. I'm going to line the grid up right along the edge is what I'm going to do, because I want that edge to be nice and straight, and that's going to bring me in about an inch, right? I think that tape, let's see how the tape is, yep, 1 inch. So that's going to bring me in an inch from there. I'm going to tape this down just with that tape that's here. Now, if you do not have this Post-it tape, which I just bought it on Amazon, you could also use Post-it notes. And all you're going to do is take your Post-it notes, or you could use washi tape, And you're going to do the same thing. You're just going to put this right here. Do it as big or as small as you want. And then just line up your Post-it tapes. And you're going to get a nice straight line right there as well. So either way, however you decide to do it. I'll just leave it like this. We'll use both ways. And just push it down so that it has a nice lock together. Seam, I can't think of the word. Next, I'm going to take, you can take either a blending brush or you can cut a piece out of a sponge. And we're just going to now start sponging this together. Now, if you do, since they're all kind of the same color, again, start with the lightest color. And we are going to go ahead and we'll get that some ink on that blending brush and just start off this side and then add some color. And it's going to be light now, and don't worry if it's light. We're just kind of adding color wherever we want, and I'm doing mine just in little bits. So we'll go ahead and do this one here, and then once you get that color, if you don't like it, just keep on blending. What did I do? This is always my favorite, where I get ink all over me. So we're going to go to the next color, and the next lighter one, it could be either Mango Melody or Crushed Curry, but let's go ahead and go with the Crushed Curry. And we're going to get a little bit more ink there, and you'll see it's just a little bit darker. And so I'm going to go in here, and we're going to do that again, and I'm going to do a little bit right here. And you can have it real dark and then blend it out, whatever you feel is good for you. So I only put a little bit of that crushed curry because we are going to have that base with that crushed curry. So next I'm going to the Mango Melody. Now, if you don't want to cross-contaminate, just get this all off until you really don't see much color anymore, and then you'll be doing okay. So we're going to pick up some of this Mango Melody, and we're going to put those together. Now they're very close in shades, which is what I was looking for myself. And I just picked up some colors that I would find in like a monarch butterfly. Okay, so we're getting that, and now I'm going to go in with our last color here, which is the pumpkin pie. And I'm going to start kind of going in the areas, right, that we haven't really touched. I'm just doing this up. You can go lighter, you can go darker, but you can see those colors really start to blend together. Okay, now once we've got all that done, I'm going to do one more thing, and I'm going to make sure I get that pumpkin pie off of there, and then go back in with my lightest, which is the Daffodil Delight. And then I'm going to go over this again. And I'm just going to go over the whole thing. Make sure it's nice and covered and very well blended. Okay, so there we go. And you can just wash these, or you can, what I've done is tie like a yellow ribbon around the top here so that I know that these are used on yellows. But you can just wash them with a little bit of Dawn dish soap and they'll come out really nice. Okay, let's see what we got here. So we're going to take these off and look at that beautiful white against that yellow and orange colors. And then we're going to do the same here. And it's just a little bit. Isn't that cute? Just a little pop of color. Now we're going to get out those lovely little butterflies. And we're going to put that right there. We're going to use the black for Memento ink. So some of these butterflies are going to be colored in, but some parts of it are not going to. So we're just going to ink that up with some Tuxedo Black Memento ink. We're going to hold that right above here. Now you could use a Stamparatus to do this if you are not real comfortable. And then because this is bigger, I'm going to just move this around right over those butterflies. Woohoo, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, now I'm getting out my crushed curry, and then when we put that on there, just see how pretty that all comes together. This might also go good, and if you're not sure, just grab different pieces of paper and see what works best for you. So I still am liking the crushed curry, but I'm going to try with a little basic black and see if that is going to look any nicer. Look at that. What do you think? A basic black or a crushed curry, or maybe even both? So see what I'm saying here? But you don't even have, it could be a one length card with just the white, like I did on, let me show you again, with this one. Now this one I used different colors. I didn't stick with all one color, but when I was teaching the class, some of the other ladies used all blues or all greens, and so they gave me just a great idea. So, and then you could also replicate this throughout the card. It's just a fun technique. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. I love it so much. And I decided not to go with the black because I want that black to be showing right at the cutoff. So on here, we're going to get our Stamp and Seal. This happens to be the Stamp and Seal Plus. And I am not going to put any dimension on this one because I'm going to be using those words to put that dimension on. So I'm just going to line that up. There we go. And now I'm going to get my Take Your Pick tool, and we are just going to start placing these. However you'd like. See what I mean there? And they could go over your butterfly. They do not have to be in any order at all. So wherever you want them to be. So I kind of like them here. So I'm just going to start taking these off. The little mini ones are a little bit harder for me. So I'm just going to put right here, life. Is, we're just going to continue on down. Sorry if you can hear my fan in the background. There we go. Life is better with friends like you. Now, if you wanted to, you can add some little gems on here. Give it a little bit of sparkle and bling. I'll just put some nice little clear ones. How about that? These are going to be the elegant faceted gems. We'll just fill up some empty space here. And there you go. Life is better with friends like you. If you would like to participate in my giveaway for the in colors, the retired in colors, again, go to beautyandthestamper.com. If you'd like to order anything you've seen here, go to jeanpersani.stampinup.net. And then, of course, as a reminder, if you purchase the Flowers of Friendship and the Flowers and Leaves bundle, you save 10%, and that will get you into my class in July. And make sure, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I'm going to be talking more about some of my kit classes coming up, but as always, you usually find out first in my newsletters and blog. So go ahead and make sure you sign up for those while you're participating for the giveaway. I'll have rules on the giveaway in the blog as well. And until next time, you guys, have a wonderful Sunday, and I will talk to you later. Bye!